how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So I've taken a little bit of time off because I was really poorly with a virus and I'm only just starting to feel better. So yeah, I had to take a break from doing these YouTube videos as I do personal readings, okay, and they had to come first, of course, but now I'm trying to get my balance back and I missed you guys. I missed you so much. So I'm so excited to do this reading today. I really felt called on this particular topic. I don't know why. Well, that's the reason I guess I felt called. I don't need to know why. I just know that it's something that's needed at this time. So let's dive straight into this and get to the pile selection. So we have pile 1, or rather door 1, door 2, door 3, and then door 4. So go ahead and make your choice, but take as long as you need. Pause the video here and just relax. Let your intuition and your gut feeling be your guide. And then once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do offer email readings and video readings. I also am going to be announcing some new stuff coming soon for the website. So yeah, I won't say too much more now because I haven't even planned to tell you guys that yet. But I just thought, yeah, there's definitely a few little things that are in the pipeline that are coming. So I'll keep you updated as and when. Anyway, let's get into your reading and see if there's going to be a second chance between you and your person. So we're going to start with group number 1. Let's see, will you and your person get back together, reunite? Okay, so I'm just checking, am I actually recording? Yes, I am recording. Sometimes I get paranoid about that. Okay, so, and you were drawn to this lovely like stone archway. Okay, so a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger but never underestimates the kindness of a loving stranger. I struggle a little bit to read that. I just realised I'm not wearing my glasses, but I mean, I can read without them, but yeah, it would definitely be clear if I was wearing them, wouldn't it? Okay, let's take a look at your oracle messages and see what's coming through there. But it's interesting, the word stranger. Stranger. So I don't know, maybe it feels like you are strangers now with your person. So maybe there's been like a really long distance and maybe you feel like you just don't even know each other anymore. Again, this could be distance in time or distance in like location. Someone could be traveling or could have moved away. Okay, so we have indecision and the world card, both in reverse here. Interesting. Oh, okay, then we have the void and breath of the cosmos. Okay, I read the Starseed deck only in the upright. I do read the Psychic Tarot in the Energy Oracle in the reverse as well, just FYI, because some people seem to get a bit funny about that, but this is the way that I read, and each deck is different for me, okay? But I can understand it might come across confusing with, you know, the way that I read, but so that's why I'm just informing you and letting you know. Okay, will you get back together? I do feel that there's something here. Okay, I do feel like there's going to be another cycle or like going back again, because that's, to me, what the world is representing here. It's trying something again, going back over, redoing, restarting. It's giving me retrograde vibes here. Yeah. And I feel like there's going to be some kind of decision and like somebody is going to be very decisive about starting this again. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely been like a long time that you've been away from each other, like a really long time. Yeah, I don't feel like this is like you broke up yesterday. It feels to me like, or, you know, because for some of you, this might be somebody that you were actually with and you broke up. But for others of you, it might just be somebody that you nearly had a chance with, but something didn't quite come through. Like it didn't make it to that dating stage or to a relationship stage. Or it could even be somebody that you once cared about and nothing happened. But so that could also be how it's playing out. It's going to be individual, of course, for everyone. But my feeling is that there's been a lot of space, okay? a lot of space and time between you. And I feel like that's actually what's helping to bring this breath of fresh air, because I feel like there's actually been such a long time period that you've actually changed a lot as people. You've grown a lot. And I always say personally that it's the more time and space you can give to a certain situation, especially if there are, big issues that need changing, then the more likely you could get back together and for it to work. But if the same issues keep arising all the time but nothing's changing, then you're just going to be going round in circles. So maybe that's also what was happening between the two of you, where it never really got to a place of security or stability. And yeah, I just feel like you became strangers with one another. Now, there may have been this aspect of control here as well, either on your side or theirs, but it could be reciprocal. But to me, with this micromanaging feeling, there's this sense of needing to control everything, of feeling like it needs to get to this place of, okay, I know where I'm at, I know where I stand, I know what's going on here, or I want to control this person, I want them to do what it is I want them to do, I want them to bend to my will. Okay, so that may be you or them saying that. I don't know, that could have been something very literal. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's coming through with the tarot here. Okay, is there going to be a second chance between you and your special person? Group 1. Oh, okay, we just had this one fly out here. Oh, look at that. Ace of Emotions. Okay, so these are new feelings being stirred here. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I'm going to keep pulling the tarot, but I can confirm, yes, I do feel that there's going to be some kind of reconcile here, or there's going to be some kind of new beginning with these new feelings. And I feel like somebody's going to be expressing them, okay? There's an openness here. Okay, what else is coming through about your reunion, Group 1? Oh my God, look, Page of Emotions now. Wow, so these are like 2 offers here. And it's like a nice progression going from the Ace to the Page. So it's like somebody opens the door ajar, and then somebody comes in and just kicks it just a little bit further open, and it just becomes more open and more open, and then the pathway is clear. Okay, and pages can also represent messengers in the tarot. So I do feel that somebody is going to be reaching out and sending a message here of emotional openness. Oh my God, Justice card. Wow. Okay, yeah, for some of you, this is a relationship right here. Okay, this is like a really fair and balanced connection. This could be like signing a contract. For some of you, this could even be marriage, okay, or moving in together and signing a contract. Wow, that's crazy. I also feel, though, that this could be an apology. So if you feel like you're owed an apology or you owe an apology, I feel like that is what's going to help to turn this around as well. I definitely feel like there's what's that word? I was thinking of repenting. There's no such word as repention, is there? That's what I was going to say. Repention? I very much doubt it, but if that's actually a word, please someone let me know. Look it up in the dictionary, because I can't do that right now. How weird. Okay. But yeah, it feels like rights are going to be wronged here. Okay, so how things ended in the past, I feel like there's karmic retribution. Maybe that's the word, I just got confused, like repenting and retribution. Okay. Okay, 5 of Emotions reversed, and then the Fool in reverse. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I feel like somebody actually, I think this is past energy. I think somebody exited this connection really quickly, and maybe just out of the blue. It feels like there was an impulsive decision acted upon here, and I feel like that may be where the balance needs to be restored. So it might be that somebody comes in just as quickly to apologize or to try to make something up to you. Okay, but it definitely feels like there was like a hasty choice made here, and somebody ran away. I feel like they may have ghosted you. Yeah, and like I said, it could be you that did the ghosting as well. But to me, it feels more like it was them. Okay, it feels like they just did a runner. And maybe you didn't know why. Maybe you didn't have any clarity about why. Maybe you didn't care all too much. It depends how strong the bond you felt with this person. But there's obviously something that stirred your feelings or stirred your ideas about this person recently, hence why you're here for this reading. Okay, so I feel like there's been some kind of a triggering here, maybe even a karmic triggering. And then with, the Five of Emotions, I feel like there was a sense of needing to get over something, needing to get over some heartbreak or pain. And this is what has actually triggered you to come back together with this person. So it could be about getting over the pain with this person, or it could be a whole other situation. Okay, something that had you tied up emotionally. You know, for some of you, I'm even feeling like maybe this was you feeling ill, like you could have been not feeling yourself or emotionally not feeling right or feeling overly sensitive. And it's like you've needed, almost this person helps to bring you out, of this void. Like if you felt like you've been in this very dark place recently, it might be that either reaching out to them or them reaching out to you has sparked something which you never would have expected. So it might be, you reached out to ask them a question that had nothing to do with, I don't know, anything in particular about your connection with them. Or again, they might have reached out to you about something seemingly insignificant, but it's definitely is having a big impact on the two of your connection moving forwards. So let's just take a look at the, hold on one sec, I left the fishbowl underneath here. Let's take a look at the fishbowl messages for you and your person. We have, I can't even read it, exercise your will. Yeah, remember we mentioned that in the beginning here about bending to will. So I don't know if there's a sense of being very stubborn for the two of you. Maybe that's something you both struggle with. Bullying, that's a weird one to come through. Limerence, okay. You are healing. Integrity. Family. Be honest and love you. Oh my God, I love you. Wow. wow, group one. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of love, and that's been very clear, I think. Okay, but these do feel like new feelings of love. So even if you were head over heels before, it feels like there has been that long space where you've kind of gotten over that. But maybe these new feelings are brewing, or if you didn't get to that stage with them previously, I feel like this is a stage you're going to get to, okay, where you love each other. Wow. And I definitely feel like this is their message to you. Be honest. Yeah, I feel like your person, they want to be more honest with you, and I feel like you want to be more honest with them. I'm seeing a lot more openness here and acting with integrity, because acting with integrity is doing things regardless whether someone is watching you or not, like doing the right thing based on your morals, not based on what others might perceive. But if no one was to look, how would you act? Okay, so I feel like there's definitely some factor about that coming through here, especially in combination with that. Be honest, and then you are healing. So I do feel like there's needed to be a lot of healing before the two of you could come back together in some way. Definitely. So in the past, I sense maybe there has been some limerence. Okay, bullying. I mean, I don't know what bullying is about here for the two of you, but hopefully you understand what that means. Maybe you felt bullied by them. I don't know. I have no idea, like, quite honestly, and I'm not going to try and force a meaning to that, but I hope that that has some resonance to you. Otherwise, I'm stumped with that one. Okay, but going back to limerence, which is can be an obsession. It can be an obsession with a particular person, and it can become very unhealthy. So maybe, again, this is what was happening before. There could have been some unhealthy attachment behaviors going on here between the two of you, or even separately. But then when you come together, I feel like things are changing, and I feel like that will be left in the past. Okay, the negativity is in the past, and there's so much honesty and beautiful integrity coming through moving forwards. And of course, love. And I love this for you, group one. So please let me know down in the comments below if this does resonate with you. And please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you would like a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And I do offer email readings and video readings, and with lots of different choices. So hopefully you will find the one for you. And I am also on TikTok, so the link to my TikTok is in the description box below. And I'm able to post on there a bit more frequently, especially at the moment, just because of how long these pick a card readings take to film and edit and upload. So I'm actually trying, that's why I'm putting the cards away today, because I'm actually trying not to put any cuts in this one today, because I actually want to get it out pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm not doing any cuts in this one today to hope to speed things up a little bit. So, but yeah, if you are on TikTok, then feel free to go and follow me over there for, it is pretty much daily content, I would say. Yeah. So, but like I said, I'm going to try and figure out how I can make these YouTube readings, I can get them done sort of quicker and uploaded quicker. I'm always figuring out new ways of doing that, so so I can get more content out to you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Now let's move on to group number 2. Let's see, will you and your special person reunite, come back together and have a second chance? Okay, and you were drawn to this door. I love the contrast of this door with like the dark shadows and then this bright red. And this feels like burning desire to me. This feels like a lot of passion and heat. So I think that there is something special there I can already pick up on here. So we have Divine Guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. Okay, interesting. Let's take a look at your oracle messages now. Oh, wait, no, wrong. That was the last readings pile. That was, and I promise you can go back and check, but that was actually group number 1's part. Because I looked at it, I was like, hold on a minute. I don't have 2 of those cards. My mistake. Okay, here we go. This is yours, group 2. Okay, we have Storm Warning, Cornucopia reverse. So that's interesting, both of those. The 7 Star Sisters and Baby Steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay. Group number 2. Are you going to get back together? I do feel like there's something. I do feel like there's something between the two of you. Okay, I feel like there's passion, as I said before. But I feel like things are moving at a glacial pace. Okay, really, really slowly. Now, for some of you, you might be feeling like you're one of an option, okay? Or maybe you're seeing this person as one of many. Because I'm getting this like fish in the sea vibe with this card here. Like there's like a lot of choices. So maybe you're seeing this person as a potential choice, but you're not too sure. And again, maybe that's how they're seeing you as well. And I'm always going to be very open and honest in my readings. And I feel like that's for your highest good, quite honestly. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. So I'm going to give you an honest answer with what I see. But you have to take it if it resonates, because of course this is a general reading. But yeah, my feeling is that you're both a little bit indecisive here. Now, with Storm Warning, I'm sensing that maybe there had been some rifts before between the two of you, or something that feels a little bit unsteady. Okay, I don't feel like anything major actually happened, or there was any major breakup or fall. I don't know. It feels like something maybe was avoided. Okay, like see how it's like the storm is in reverse. So it's like maybe there's a sense of going backwards, so going back over something. So this is why I do feel there's going to be some connection, but whether it's going to be like a long-term loving connection, I'm not sure at this point. But we'll get some more cards for clarity in a sec. But at this moment, yeah, it feels like there's a lack of growth here for some reason. Okay, something doesn't feel quite right. I don't know what that is. So maybe that's something as well you're picking up on, and maybe why you're here today, because you feel in some way drawn to this person, but in other ways you might feel repelled, or you may be a little tentative. Like, do I take these steps towards this person? I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I'm not going to rush this. I just want to see where this leads, especially, if you are feeling like you are one of many for this person, like if you feel like they're dating lots of different people or they don't seem like they're very serious, then it's definitely wise for you at this time to hold back and to just move very tentatively forwards. So you're being very careful with your heart, I feel. And I do sense that it's justified. And not to say that it's never justified, but sometimes it can be our own anxieties that hold us back rather than the person themselves, not being right for us. But it can definitely work in the reverse as well. It can be that we are picking up that they're not right for us, so we then have these anxious feelings that make us question. It can be so hard to decipher that. It really can. But I always feel like the answers will come if you ask for them and if you're aware. Okay, but you might have to go through this kind of emotional cycle before you can get to a place of clarity. So let's take a look at the tarot messages here. What's coming through about you and your person? Oh, are you going to reconcile? Right, I'll take this card as it was the first card that came through. Okay, but there was quite a few on top of it. But as you can see, this is the Four of Inspiration. So yeah, I do feel like there's going to, excuse me, be something. And again, I feel like it's going to be something very passionate. This could be that you bump into this person like out socializing or at a party or an event. But this could also be you going out on a date. And I'm also seeing, yeah, this could be a double date because, yeah, there's more people. There's a lot of people in these cards here. So I'm sensing that, yeah, there's going to be other people around you at the time in which you meet or something. Okay, so we have Queen of Materials reversed. So yeah, we've got lots of fire here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And now we've got some Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Sun card in reverse. Okay. Four of Swords. And the Hermit. Okay, so group 2, it does feel like things are going to be quite up and down here. Okay, and yeah, just to be bluntly honest with you, I feel like there's this coldness here with the Hermit next to the Sun reversed. Yeah, it's like there's cold, there's winter, there's like being iced out. So maybe that's how you feel, like they're treating you like you've been ghosted or breadcrumbed, or yeah, there's like a coldness coming over here. But then in the center we have that passion, and that makes sense actually with that Divine Guardian card, doesn't it? Because we've got all of this sort of dark, cold colors. They're in that kind of gray, white scale, and then the bright red in the center. So I definitely feel like there is attraction. There's a mutual physical attraction between the two of you. But in terms of something long-term stable right now, I'm not seeing it happen. I'm sorry to say, group 2, if that's something you were wanting. Now, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen ever. Okay, this is a timeless reading, and this is just at this current moment. Okay, things could progress. Okay, but right now I feel like, yeah, there is a lack of security in this. Because the Four of Swords as well is like a cut-off energy. It's taking a break. It's no communication. It's nothing's really moving. Okay, but it feels like there's passion, maybe the passion that is growing and moving. But then in communication and in physical effort, okay? And I also feel like something about them maybe makes you feel insecure at times. Okay, they may make you question yourself, like, am I good enough for this person? And you are more than good enough. Maybe you're too good for this person, okay? But I definitely feel like it makes you question yourself. And, don't let that happen. Don't let this person make you bring yourself down or question who you are, because you're amazing. You're amazing. And just if this person doesn't see that, then I know it's so cliche to say, but it is their loss. It genuinely is their loss. And the right person that is compatible with you will see your worth, will see your value in all areas, not just in the physical, not just in terms of passion, but in every other way, intellectually and emotionally, and will want to make that effort to bring something special together. Okay, so I'm just going to get some fishbowl messages here. Will you reconcile? Oh, look, avoid this energy. Hairdresser. Okay, that's a strange one. You have my heart. I can't come back now. Lost soul. Whoa. Detached. Today. What? I love to make you smile. And then graphic designer. It's a weird bunch. That is. So to cut to the chase, because I know you want to know, I mean, it might be pretty obvious, but I don't feel this is going to be, I don't feel like you're going to reconcile in a relationship at this time, okay? I feel like you might come back together for a rendezvous of some kind. Like I said, it could be a date, or this could be like a bumping into each other or something. And so I definitely feel that there's passion, but I feel you are being called to avoid, okay? I feel like you're being called to avoid this person at this time, because there's this lost soul, okay? Like they might be a lost soul, and then they project this onto you and make you feel lost. Yeah. We've got detached here as well, and I can't come back now. So, I mean, I can't come back now is pretty straightforward, I would say. So, yeah, I feel like this might just be about the things, this being on hold, okay? This could just be temporary. So, yeah, I don't want you to think necessarily that this is it forever, but I feel like there's emphasis on the now here. I can't come back now, okay? And I think it would be worthwhile to avoid this person at this moment, especially if they're acting really detached. Then, you know, raise your game here. Like, only invest what they're investing in you, okay? If they're being detached with you, you detach yourself right back, okay? You don't need to be attached to someone that is being cold, okay? But I'm getting like, I love to make you smile. I feel like that's you. I feel like that's a really sweet, compassionate energy coming from you here. Like, you just want to make people smile, and you want to make this person smile. Like, you only have good intentions. Like, you only want to make someone else happy, okay? And you have my heart, okay? So that may be how you feel. Like, they do have your heart. And, you know, I feel for you, group 2, because it just feels like at this very moment you're not quite on the same page. And not to say this person doesn't care about you, but I feel whatever's going on with them, they are not in a very compassionate or kind place, or in a place where they can give you what, not just what you want, but what you really deserve, because you have so much beauty and love, you know, inner beauty and outer beauty to offer this person. Like, they can't level up to that at this point. So I feel like they'd only be giving you breadcrumbs when you'd be giving them the world. And then that creates a lack of balance. And it's just not fair in that way. So, yeah. And then today, I don't know what today means here. So I don't know if this is like you will reconcile today. It could be for some of you, like you could have this conversation, or you could bump into them today, or, you know, tonight. I don't know. But this could be about living in the present moment, thinking about today rather than the future. Like, go with what their actions are right now, right here and now. Like, not what they could be, not what you want them to be, not what they're telling you they will be, but what are they actually? Like, how are they treating you right here, right now? Okay, and that's what I feel you need to go off, rather than the hope. Because either way, if they're going to treat you well, they will, okay, in the future, but they will show you that. They will. You won't have to dig for information. You won't have to try to figure it out, because you'll just know. And then graphic designer and hairdresser, those are very specific. Now, it could be both of your jobs, okay? You know, that could be very literal. But it could be that that's where their focus is. It could be their focus very much on like graphic designing, or it could be that, yeah, there's a lot of coming through about appearance here, superficiality. So it might be that this person is a little bit too self-absorbed or superficial at this moment, like focusing more on their appearance than on what's going on within their soul. Yeah. So it might be that there's some need for them to evolve, to meet you at your level. That's the thing. I feel like you're not a vibrational match right now, but in a good way when it comes to you anyway, because you're on this higher vibration. They're on a lower vibration, and so you're not aligning. Naturally, there's a repelling going on. So either to be with this person, you'd have to either bring yourself down to their level, or they'd have to raise themselves up. And you should definitely never bring yourself down to anybody, or try to make yourself fit into a box, or to dim your light to make someone else feel good. So if they don't want to come up and meet you halfway or meet you at your level, then personally I would avoid this energy. But you have to do what feels right for you, group 2. Okay, I really do hope that this has resonated and has brought you the clarity and guidance that you seek. Please let me know down in the comments below if it does resonate, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do offer personal email readings and video readings, so there's a few different things to choose from there. And if you're over on TikTok, then feel free to follow me over there as well. The link is in the description box. I try to post daily on there pretty much most of the time, except for obviously I've been a little poorly lately, but I'm able to be a little more consistent on there currently because they're so quick. It's very, very quick for me to get out videos on there. But as I said, I'm trying to up my game with the videos I do on here too, and trying to speed things up a little bit in the upload process, but I'm getting there. But anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this reading today, and thank you so much for watching. So let's move on now to group number 3. What's going to be coming through for group number 3? Right. I did also post a very short version of this reading on my YouTube, not my YouTube, my my TikTok. So, because I try to do different pick a card readings on there, and I just try to mix it up really. So, let's take a look at group number 3. What's coming through for you? Are you and your person going to reconcile or come back together? Okay, I think this looks like Venice to me. I haven't been to Venice, but it looks kind of Venice-y, doesn't it? So I don't know if Italy has some resonance for you. Okay, so we have distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. Oh, okay. The distance. So maybe this is a long distance connection. So either in time or in space. So it might be you are on different sides of the world right now, or that you haven't spoken in such a long time and there's distance. Okay, so we have the thinking woman, patience, empathic starseed, called. Ooh, okay. I'm definitely picking up on a really spiritual connection between the two of you. There's just this ethereal vibe that I'm getting here. So I do feel like you are being called to one another, and especially dreams. I think dreams are really important. So you might have just had a dream about this person, or they might be having a dream about you. Wow. I mean, this is powerful. This is really, really powerful. I feel like, yeah, because of this distance, I feel like there needs to be a lot of patience here. So maybe this is about waiting before you can actually come together. So if this is a long distance relationship or connection, I feel like it will take quite some time before you could come back together, because it might just be geographically there is too much space for you to be able to just jump into each other's pockets or something. I don't know. But if this is not a long distance connection, I still feel like there's some block here that's holding this back. But your souls are actually being called to one another. And I'm noticing these two different this is like an archway, a doorway, and then a mirror. There's some portal here. So maybe that like you're both wanting to connect through this portal in the 5D. So this is where that spiritual aspect of the connection is coming in really strongly here. So yeah, especially if you are meeting in the astral plane or in the dreamscape, I feel like there's something here, like you're together in another dimension. But right now in the 3D reality, I feel like there is this block. Now, empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So yeah, I actually feel like you both of you are really empathic, and you're both taking on each other's feelings. Like you're feeling each other. Like maybe there's a telepathic connection here as well. So if you suddenly just feel really, really happy, or really, really sad, you know, you have some extreme of emotion and it just seems to come from nowhere. There's no trigger that you can pinpoint. I sense that you are actually picking up on them. You're picking up on their feelings, okay? And them thinking about you, because yeah, there is a lot of thinking going on. So there's a lot going up here, like in the upper chakras here, I feel. Like in the third eye, the crown. Okay, let's see what's coming through the tarot here. Oh yeah, called as well. So somebody might call, like just like an old school telephone call. And maybe it'd be through like a messenger app or something. But you know what I mean by old school, because it's not as common these days, is it? It's all over messenger, DMs. But I feel like there's something about actually speaking on the phone. A phone call is what's coming through here to me. So let's see what else is coming through here about you and your person. I just feel like that one needs to come out. Okay, so we have the Knight of Materials. We've got some earth energy coming through here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Six of Voices reversed. 10 of Emotions reversed. Queen of Emotions. Page of Materials. The Magician. Okay, I can already confirm here. I do feel this is a yes. Okay, I do feel like you are going to come together here. Definitely. In the 3D, I see it happening. I see more connection here. Although the 10 of Emotions, I don't know, there's something that doesn't feel quite right emotionally. Which seems strange with everything else that's come through, with this spiritual connection you share, this telepathic connection. Now, it could be that for some of you, this could be you having some family issues, or they could be having some family issues, or again, some emotional problems right now. And that may be where the block is. But whoever the divine feminine is here, I feel like the divine feminine is very, very open and, you know, in a good place emotionally and in a good place mentally. So maybe the divine masculine, or the person that shows more masculine energy than feminine, is the one going through more turmoil here, okay? Or there's definitely some kind of emotional unrest, something that doesn't feel quite right. But that's the only seemingly negative card, I feel. Everything else seems really positive, because we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is this slow and steady movement forwards, but, you know, genuine action that's being taken. Six of Voices, there is this going backwards though. So I don't know whether this is going back over something about your past, or yeah, this is coming back together. Like I said, there's definitely you coming together. Okay, there's definitely going to be a second chance for the two of you. So maybe this is what this is. Okay, because there's movement forwards and there's this going back. So it may be that there's this reminiscing. Like you come together and you talk about past memories, and you know there's a nostalgic vibe coming through here. So there's definitely history, I feel, between the two of you. And of course it's going to be, because it's a second chance reading, of course. But like maybe it was like really long ago history. I don't know if you've known this person since childhood or since you were very, very young. But there's a lot of young energy coming through here. So I don't know if some of you have children as well. Specifically, there's like boys coming through here, or maybe that's a premonition. Okay, it could be that you end up having children, having potentially a son together, or maybe more than one. Yeah. But it feels like, because we've got the page of materials and pages of messengers, so I feel like there's going to be another message coming through. There is action. But it might be that's why there needs to be patience, because there's this forward movement, then there's this going back, and there's some issues, some emotional issues. But then, like I said, I feel like this person here is standing really strong. This divine feminine is standing strong in her personal power and her divine femininity. And I feel like by standing really strong, that actually is bringing this person closer and closer towards you, or bringing you closer towards them. Okay, so it's standing really strong in this feeling that is actually going to help to create something. There's the Magician here, which is alchemy. It's bringing something together and starting something. So there's this spark that I see for the two of you in the future. So let's take a look at the fishbowl messages now. What have we got? Ice. Listen to the signs. Almost there. No entry. Second chance. Oh my god. Okay. That hasn't come out yet today, so I'm so happy to see that. Retrograde. Yeah. Move it or lose it. Slow down. Alright, let's just take these ones. What do we have? Mental health, attached, addiction, and future marriage potential. Oh my God. What? Okay. Addiction. Yeah, so I mean, somebody could be suffering with an addiction. This could be you or could be them. That could be also what they're battling here. So it might be alcohol. Could be an alcohol addiction for some of you. That either you or that they are dealing with, but it could be addictions to other things because we've got attached here as well. So, I mean, this could be an unhealthy attachment. I don't know, but there's a reason why it's come through here, especially with no entry. I feel like this might be where there's a blockage, okay? If someone is going through an addiction, it's like they're needing to purge something before being able to have this happy reunion and this second chance, okay? But I don't feel like it's actually going to be too long, even though you're being guided to have patience. We've got almost there, okay? So things have slowed down between the two of you, but it doesn't mean that it's over, okay? That might be something you're worried about here, that things are over because it's come to a standstill, or maybe things have gone a little quiet, but I feel like it's going to pick back up again. Okay, we've got retrograde here as well, which is like reinvention and going back, reviewing, renewing things, okay? So, or reinventing. Definitely, but you may be in this energy of move it or lose it. Maybe it's moving too slowly for you. And for some of you, that might be something that could be a deal breaker for you, okay? Just because it says there's a second chance, you can reject it. You don't have to take it on if you don't feel it's right for you, or you feel it's moving too slowly in some way. But yeah, I just want you to know that I do feel that there is this new beginning for the two of you just around the corner. So it may just take a little bit more time and patience with them before it's going to get to that point where you feel, yes, this is where I want it to be. But that could be your energy at times, move it or lose it. And this could be stemming from a place of fear. It could be that I just want to know where it's going because I don't want to end up hurt and I don't want to waste my time, and I'd just rather know if things are going to happen. So if this person doesn't come in soon, I'm out. And, you know, that's your prerogative, and maybe that's something you do need to do. Okay, but just to accept or to be aware about where is that feeling coming from, the feeling of I just need to know, or most of the time it comes from fear, okay, being worried about being hurt. So I'm just going to cut this off before I get hurt. Okay, that could be where you are now. But I do feel like things are going to change. I really, really do. There are signs coming through here, things that you may be picking up on here. Again, those dreams, the sense of the 3D feeling, those empathic feelings, that you might be experiencing, okay? These are all signs of something that is going to change between the two of you. And yeah, for some of you, we've got future marriage potential. So this could be the person that you end up marrying. It really could. So, I mean, you have to see how you feel. I don't know. And we've got eyes. I don't know what eyes means, unless it's something that's very powerful between the two of you. You've got this intense eye contact, or you have this lust for each other's eyes. Or maybe that there are eyes on you, okay? Looking through the looking glass, I don't know. Being honest, I don't know exactly what that means. But overall, I feel like this is really, really positive, okay? I really, really do. I mean, definitely in terms of, is it a second chance? Yes, there will be. There's definitely going to be a second chance. But you have the power of free will. And it's obviously your choice what you decide to do with this, with these messages that have come through, okay? And that's always nice to know. It's nice to know that you have the choices. You have definitely group 3. You've got choices here. You can be with them if you want to be, definitely. But you can also say no if you want to. So there we go. I really do hope this resonates with you, group 3. Let me know down in the comments below if it does. And please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do offer email readings and video readings. And I'm also on TikTok, so I post daily over on there at the moment. So if you're on TikTok, feel free to follow me over there. I would love to see you there, guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching my wonderful group 3s. And I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. So I'm trying to not do any cuts on this video today because I'm trying to speed up the uploading and the editing time, because I've had this time off. I want to be able to get things done a bit more quickly. So hence why I'm doing it this way instead of doing cuts. That's that's the way I'm doing it today. So there we go. Okay, thank you so much again, and you take good care now. So lastly, let's look at group number 4. What's coming through for you with a second chance? Will you get a second chance with your person, the person on your mind? Destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. I like that one. It's really cryptic. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the temple path reversed. Strategy. I remember. That one almost never comes out. And that's such a good card as well. And it says destiny in it as well. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Fall into my arms. This one almost never comes out as well. I hardly even recognize these two. How weird. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Ooh. This is definitely the most cryptic of all of them. But this is also the most karmically led of all of them. So whatever's meant to happen between the two of you or not happen, I feel like it's karmically led. So hopefully you can rest in that knowledge and just know, kind of, you can stand back and say, if this is meant to be, it is literally meant to be. It's written in the stars. If we don't come together, then I know it's because it's for my highest good. Okay, but I do feel like this could be a karmic connection that you share with this person. So you may have had many lives together. Or, like I said, you could have had past lives together, or this could be, well, this is a reunion reading, so of course there's going to be a level of history there with this person, or wondering if you're going to get that second chance to be with them. But it feels like there's, to me, like there's this sense of knowing this person without really knowing them. And maybe that's how you feel with them, like you feel at home with them, maybe that you can just fall into their arms, or they can just fall into yours. But yeah, it's like you remember, like your soul remembers them from the past. So there's a sense of familiarity with this person, definitely. But maybe with this opposites, extremes, maybe this is like a case of opposites attract. So maybe you feel like you're too opposite to one another and you don't really know how it could work. And that could be where this strategy is coming into play. So maybe this is you trying to strategize, like, how could I make this work with this person? Like, what could I tangibly do so we could come back together? But this could also be their energy as well. So it definitely feels like there's a lot of planning here, but I actually feel like planning isn't needed. Okay, because again, it's karmically led. This is kind of just meant to unfold. And not to say that, you shouldn't plan things whenever karma is being used, I guess, depending on how you view karma, of course. And it's like manifestation. You can't just sit back and allow everything to just happen. You do have to put in the work and the action to make things happen. But to me, it feels, in this particular reading, it feels more like you could sit back a little bit. Like you don't need to do too much. You can kind of just allow this to unfold. So it may be that it's the other person that needs to come towards you, and you need to be the receiver of that. Okay. But it definitely feels like there's a lot of like sweet nostalgia. So yeah, you're either remembering like your time together before in this life, or you're remembering past life together. There's definitely something very, very special, something that does feel fated, something that feels intense as well. With there's extremes here. So maybe you had a very extreme relationship in the past with, intense highs and intense lows, and there was a need to surrender here, because something about this connection I feel was not leading you on the right path. Okay, the temple path reversed. This is a sense of not being for your highest good. Okay, now, so that may be what this reading is saying, that this connection isn't for your highest good. You're not destined to be with this person. Okay, but it could very, very well be the other way around. But there's something about it, maybe about the way that it's going, or maybe the strategizing could be. But there's something about it that maybe doesn't feel good. Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like it's for your highest good. I don't know. It's a bit of an oxymoron, this one, isn't it? So let's see what else is coming through here. Okay, so we have the Ten of Materials reversed. Ace of Inspiration. Five of materials. Whoa, Three of Swords reversed. Muse of materials. Page of Voices. Four of Emotions. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of rejection here. There's a lot of pain here. There's instability. There's like a holding back, maybe failing of a plan or something to actually transpire here, or something to actually materialize into something real between the two of you. So yeah, I'm struggling to see this as being a yes, to be honest with you, group. I'm group 4. I hope I said group 4 at the beginning. My mistake if I didn't, because I had a feeling I might have said 3. This is obviously definitely group 4. But yeah, Five of Materials is definitely this feeling of being left out in the cold, of being rejected, of feeling alone, feeling afraid. But then there's an avoidance of something very negative here now. For some of you, this could be a third party situation. It could be that there is another involvement here. Either that you're going to avoid a third party situation with this person, or that this is now in the past. Okay, this could be something to do with, again, your past life, that maybe there was like an affair, or there could have been an affair between you and another person before. Okay, so yeah, it's either in the past or it's being avoided. So it might be that your person is already involved with someone else, or you could be involved with someone else, or you both could be. Yeah. But yeah, it feels like there's just something that doesn't feel, again, quite right. It doesn't feel like it's safe, even though there are these strong feelings, really, really strong. Like I said, these extremes, and this fated feeling like you were meant to be brought together. And I believe that you were meant to be brought together, but I don't necessarily feel like you were meant to be brought together for something long standing or long lasting or stable, you know, in that long term type of commitment. Okay, but I sense that that's something that you're craving, and maybe that's something you're wondering, is that what I'm meant to have with this person? Am I meant to have that with this person, or am I meant to have it with someone else? And I think you'd be right to question that, especially if you don't feel good, if you're not feeling good about the connection as overall, if you're feeling more low than happy or at peace, then that's a sign in and of itself, okay, that something, it might just be about timing though, okay? This doesn't mean that this is forever, because this is a timeless reading. And it's when you're drawn to this reading, this is at this very moment where the relationship stands and whether you're meant to have a second chance right now. It's not to say that in 2 months, 2 years, I don't know why 2 came to me, but maybe that is a time scale for you. But it might be that there needs to be more time for you to, you know, go on your own separate paths, to be then able to unite in some way. But it does feel like at this time, it's not going to benefit your highest good to give this person a second chance, because they may even ask you for it, but you may be being guided to say no, okay? But remember, if they're not the ones asking you as well, rejection is protection. It's divine protection. And I feel like that's, again, everything that's going to happen between the two of you is going to be for your highest good, whether they come in or not. I feel like they're watching you, though. I feel like they're keeping a very, very close eye on you right now, because they do feel that with you, but they are just not sure either. Okay, I feel like they might be a little bit confused, or maybe worried that it could be something that's too extreme, or that maybe you're too different in some way. But there's a restlessness here as well, like there's confusion. And look how this person seems, because sometimes this can represent being bored, but that's not really what I get from this person, certainly not in the connection with you. It feels more like there's a longing here. There is this emotional longing, but then there's like they are the ones shutting themselves off from giving this a chance. Like they're not allowing themselves to be emotionally vulnerable or open at this time. I feel like they're either not feeling strong enough to do that yet, or it might be that they've got a lot of stress on their plate. I'm actually getting this shooting pain coming through my head into my right eye. So I feel like there's something to do with them being under a lot of stress. Now, this could be like financial stress, work stress, family stress, but it feels like they are not in the best place. Like they wouldn't be able to give you the best version of themselves right now. Okay, so let me just see now with the fishbowl messages. Now, I'm always here to be open and honest with you guys, so I hope you appreciate that. Okay, so memories, charming, yoga teacher, release envy, battle, extrovert, intense, integrity, DM arrives, nurture, and I'm planning on coming back to you. Oh, okay. Well, that's just flipped everything on its head, hasn't it? But, well, not necessarily, because just because they might be planning on coming back to you doesn't mean that it's going to be right. But I guess the title of this reading is there going to be a second chance? So, I do feel there will be a second chance for the two of you if you want it to be. But what I will say is it feels like it might be fighting a losing battle, because again, there's a lot of differences here. So maybe one of you is an extrovert and one of you is an introvert. That could be how that's playing out. Now, yeah, it could be that there are arguments, but and look at with this intensity there as well. Like, again, there's a lot of extremes going on here. So that's not always a very healthy connection when they're, intense, too much intensity. That can be like, sometimes that can be like a karmic partnership though. It might be that you needed to trigger each other in some way. But yeah, I would just be a bit on your guard, because I do feel like they are planning on reaching out to you or coming back or trying something again, and they may be very charming. They may bring up old memories, things that will sort of warm your heart towards them. Okay, and it could be a little bit manipulating, okay, for some of you, maybe not for everyone. It might be that, yeah, because we've got integrity here. So for some of you, I do feel your person does have integrity, and it may be that they want this to work, but it might be that they just go the wrong way about it, okay, or they go about it in a little bit of a selfish way, like they just want to have you, but they're not really thinking about the long term, okay. Release envy. So it could be a little bit of like competition. That could be what this is. Like maybe they want to fight for your attention, but it could be that for some of you, they're this person that they fight and they fight and they fight to get you, but then when they have you, they lose interest, okay? And not to say they stop loving you or they completely lose interest, but it might be that a lot of it is about the chase for them. And they like to win, so when they feel like they've won, it's like they want to move on to the next one, and that's not a happy or healthy cycle for anybody. And if that is their mentality, then they're definitely not somebody that's going to be able to nurture this connection or give you the security that you really desire, okay, and deserve. You deserve it, group 4. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you receive some communication from them pretty quickly. I feel like within the next, I was going to say 48 hours, but 24 hours wanted to come out of my mouth. So yeah, for some of you, I think it's going to be between 24, 48 hours. Okay. Yeah. And yoga teacher, I mean, that could be very literal. So you could be a yoga teacher, or they could be, or it could be that you're doing yoga or doing some kind of physical exercise, and then they reach out. So it could be that you're in this place of being distracted. But there's a calming essence coming through with yoga teacher for me right now. So I feel like the person you're meant to have a long-standing, harmonious connection with is actually going to make you feel peaceful, not intense, not kind of all over the place. I feel like they will make you feel calm. They will make you feel at peace, and you'll give that to them as well. There'll be more of that balance. Not to say there's never going to be any fun, or there's never going to be intensity for it to be right, but I feel like when there's too much heat, it's easier to get burned, okay? So I feel like that might be something that triggers you, okay? But the beautiful thing here with you, group 4, is that I do feel there's a chance for a second chance, but you are going to have the choice. So it's very similar to one of the other readings, which I won't give away, just in case, because you might have been drawn to another one, so you might want to watch it. But yeah, it's nice to feel like you have the choice. So you can decide if you want to take them back, if you want to give them a second chance. But so I feel like you're going to have the opportunity, and you're going to get to decide and be the discerning partner and to see, is this right for me? Is this going to be for my highest good? Or what are the reasons that I'm allowing them in? Okay, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of reflecting about this connection with this person for you, okay? So let me know down in the comments below if this does resonate with you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I am also on TikTok, so if you enjoy TikTok readings, then my link is in the description box below, so go and check me out over there. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link to my website is also in the description box below. I do offer email readings and video readings, so a couple of different options to choose from there. I really do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I appreciate you so much for watching. You take care now.